Hai semuanya, selamat pagi dari Australia. Dan sekarang aku tinggal di Australia, tepatnya di Victoria. Dan sekarang aku ada di Royal Cape di Bukan. Dan tada, itu guys, Royal Cape. Dan ini tiketnya untuk berdua. Dan kita bakalan masuk ke dalam sana, ke Royal Cape. Dan ini keterangannya guys. Dan di sini kita bakalan sama guide-nya. Jadi gimana keseruan kita di dalam sana. Lihat tuh, bagus banget. Dan aku penasaran di dalam sana bagaimana. Jadi jangan kemana-mana, tetap stay tune. Jadi ini dia Royal Cape-nya dan kita harus mematuhi peraturan yang ada di sini guys. Katanya nggak boleh disentuh, terus nggak boleh bawa bag ke dalam, dan gunakan sepatu gitu. Dan katanya di dalam nggak terlalu dingin, jadi kamu nggak perlu bawa jaket tebal kayak gitu. Dan itu dia guys. Tapi belum buka karena ini bukanya 11.45 dan sekarang masih jam 11:10. Wow, sekarang kita masuk ke dalam guys. Dan buat yang tinggi, be careful your head. For me it's easy. Now I'm happy because I'm short. Ya, dan hati-hati karena berair. Kepala. Menunduk dan ini kecil. Dan di sini kalian nggak boleh sentuh apapun juga. Dark. Can I make like my phone?
No.
Oh, but will be not beautiful because I'm like there. Wow, it's beautiful.
System big enough for humans to get through. So to get the public into here, they ended up digging this tunnel in. From the door up there to this wall here is man-made. They've then gone through and flattened all the walkways out, carried the rubble from this work out in buckets. By 1913 it was open to the public. 1913 it was 2 to 3 days travelling from Melbourne to get to here. Tourists would come to Bairnsdale and now by train, then it would be horse and coach from those regions to here.
Jadi ini guys di dalam Royal Cape dan aku mau tunjukin sama teman-teman seperti apa di dalam sini. Dan yuk kita sama-sama nikmati keindahan Royal Cape yang ada di Bukan, Victoria, Australia. Jadi jangan kemana-mana, tetap di sini.
rainfall. So when it rains, the rainwater becomes acidic because it takes carbon dioxide out of the air and the ground. As that rainwater is seeping down through the limestone rock, it dissolves a small portion of the limestone, and from that solution the water picks up calcium carbonate or calcite. They're the same thing. The water will carry the calcium carbonate with it until it reaches the rock surface here. When it reaches the surface, it hesitates for a period of time and then drips off, leaving behind a deposit of calcium carbonate. Now that deposit is how this long thin one in my torch beam here has started developing. This is what we call a straw. And it's the same process for all of these long thin ones right throughout this chamber. They all start in the same manner. We call it a straw because it's hollow through the middle like a drinking straw. So currently water will come down through the middle of this straw, reach the end, hesitate, then drip off, leaving behind more calcium carbonate. The straws will eventually look like these, or this, or any of the thicker ones you see hanging off the roof in here. And this happens because the straws block up. When they block up, the water that was going down through the middle is now pushed to the outside, runs down the outside of the straw, so now the calcium is sticking to the outside of the straw, not just the end of it, causing that straw to get bigger, changing its shape and developing into a full stalactite. So we have stalactites on the roof. All these straws up here will eventually become full stalactites, providing they get enough water. Then we have stalagmites, which are the ones pointing up. All of these here, even this one leaning over, is a stalagmite. These develop in a simpler fashion in that water drips off the formation up here or off the roof. That water is still carrying calcium carbonate. It will get deposited down here, and over time it will build up, which leads us to this single piece here. It's a column or a pillar. It was a stalactite and a stalagmite. They've come together and joined up. You'll see one in the corner of the cage here where the two tips have just come together. I say just, might have taken 5,000 years for that to happen. Okay? The scientists tell us that these formations will develop at about 1 centimetre every 100 years. And that's providing they get constant water. Which is true for maybe 20% of the formations down here. They might get constant water. The rest have interrupted water supplies, so their development rate is a lot slower. Now I'll just go on with this one at the front here, and then there'll be questions. This is what we call a flow stone. It's created by flowing water. The water for this comes from these pools here, and the water comes in at the back of the chamber up there, fills the pools up to a point where this front pool here is overflowing that front rim. That water runs down over the top of this, laying down more calcium carbonate.
selesai dari Royal Cape, itu di belakang sana. Dan ini kita jalan ke parkiran, dan di sini pun bagus, dan cape-nya itu guys, ya ampun luar biasa. Dan ini pertama kalinya aku masuk ke dalam cape dan aku happy banget, dan semoga kalian suka dengan videonya. Dan untuk support Indo Bule Update, untuk kamu-kamu yang belum subscribe, di subscribe dulu, dan buat kamu yang sudah subscribe, terima kasih banyak. Dan see you di next video menarik lainnya. Dadah, ahoy.